Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to 7.3.2 Caged Rattler, Galvanize and Limber Path. So the first node is going to be Caged Rattler, so whenever you will hit the opponent in a block, he will be stunned for 2 seconds if you're using a skill attacker. And Galvanize is the defender will go into two different phases. One is going to be charged up and one is going to be overcharged. Now during overcharge he will be unblockable, and when he's charged up, if you hit him in his block or if you try to hit him, you're gonna get a shock debuff on you. And also there's going to be limbo, so every time you parry him it's going to be shortened, and also there is stun vulnerability. So all of these nodes work together to make a very fun path. And the best options to bring are going to be your skill champions, which either have shock immunity or have shock resistance, or they have a strong purify or a debuff remover or shrug off will work really well here. Other champions that can work as well are going to be your champions that can have easy access to intercept or that can break the blocks so you can go and attack. Same goes for champions like Hyperion, Quake and Ghost, also Apocalypse. All of these champions can also work, but then again the window to hit your opponent will be very small. I will discuss that in more detail in the video. And Assassin's Mastery along with Deep Wounds and a good boost of 20% would help you finish the path faster. But Aegon is really king. Aegon and Moleman are really king for this path. If you have them, bring them along. And the boss is going to be Immortal Hulk that we're gonna attempt. Again, pretty simple, straightforward boss. More on him at the end of the video, so stay tuned guys. And my mastery setup is in front of you. I am using suicide setups here because I'm gonna use Aegon here mostly, and I'm gonna use a Moleman. Both of them can shrug off the debuffs and you can use those extra damage to your advantage. Now the first fight is going to be against Redhulk. Now I'm gonna bring in an Aegon and trying to build up some combo. At this point when I made this video, my Aegon was not 200 sig, so it will take a little bit of time for me to build him up. So here just keep him to an SP1 and you will notice on the top right now he goes unblockable. So just try to push him to special 1 and let him throw those special ones so you have easy access to go in and kill and do some damage to him during his unblockable phase. If not, then just let him block and you can hit in the block, and because of Caged Rattler he will be stunned passively and you can go attack. And remember, there's also stun vulnerability, so it's encouraged that you do that. Now the second phase is when if you hit in his block you will get shock debuff. So I am not trying to hit him, I'm staying back. Right there I hit him and I got a shock debuff on myself. So you just need to be careful about that. So to summarize the path easily, only hit him in his block when he is in unblockable phase with a skill champion, so you can passively stun him and do some damage. When he is in his charge up mode, if you hit him in his block you will get a shock debuff on you. Do not hit him unless you're using a champion that has shrug off or purify or who has shock immunity or resistance. Only in that case you can use hit in the charge up phase as well. So I hope that helps guys. Apart from that, it's a simple Redhulk fight. Just keep him to an SP1 and you're good to go, and you can build up your Aegon on this fight. Next fight is going to be against the Longshot. Now he's pretty easy and straightforward to deal with. His special attacks are also easily evadable. Just be careful about him throwing his specials when he's in unblockable mode, because if you miss, it's gonna do a lot of damage, especially if it's an SP2. So just be careful about dexing his specials, and rest is easy. I am using a Mole Man here, who is also shock immune and does also have shrug off, so I can easily just hit a long shot even in his charge up mode or even the overcharge mode. So I am not afraid about the shock debuff that it's going to give me, because I will be able to convert that to monster mass. But just be careful with one thing: we're going to use Mole Man. Do not activate his frenzy, because when you activate his frenzy, he cannot shrug off the debuff. So if you do activate his frenzy, then again you have to go back to only hit him during his unblockable phase. So just be careful about that, and the bleeds and the crits will kill Longshot off very quick. So just there, he has an SP2 and he's going to go unblockable, so I will have to dex that. I don't have a choice to block it, so be careful about that. His SP2 can do a lot of damage to you, and that's about it, guys. You can bring him down easily. Next up is going to be a Joe Fixit. Now again, he's a very simple and straightforward champ to deal with. Now the thing you need to be careful about is to not give him an SP1 during his unblockable phase, because those bullets are gonna bleed you so bad and you're gonna die. So right now I am just staying away during his unblockable phase, not trying to hit him. I'm gonna pass this phase and then I'm gonna use the parry in the next one and then push him to an SP2. So again, you can also hit him in his block and keep pushing him to give him extra power. The whole thing about this fight is to do not give an SP1 during unblockable phase, and rest you can do easy. Also remember that Black Widow, that the origin, is not shock immune. She does a lot of shock damage, but she's not shock immune. So remember to only hit Joe Fixit during his unblockable phase, or if you're gonna hit him during his charge up phase, only use parry and then hit him. Do not hit in block during the charge up phase to avoid the debuff from shock. And then we have a simple easy fight that is going to be Heimdall. I've brought in my Aegon again so I can build up the combo. Currently he's at 91, so my target is to build up to him to 150 or 200, where he can easily shrug off the opponent's shock debuff if any, and then I can also hit the opponent in his block during the charge up node, so I don't have to worry about the shock. I can shrug it off. So yes guys, that's about it. Again, just wait for the unblockable phase. When the defender is going to block in that, you can just go in and attack with a skill champion that will passively stun them and give them extra damage. If not, if you have a champion with shock immunity or shock resistance on Purify, you can also hit him in a block and stun them passively with Cage Rattler, but the resulting shock debuff on you will be either purified or will be shocked off, or because of immunity it wouldn't even apply. So yes guys, that's about it, and all the champions that you can use are mentioned on the site. So I hope it helps guys, and I'll see you on the next fight. The next defender is going to be a Hulk Ragnarok. Again, the nodes are going to function the same. I'm going to use a hit monkey here. Now hit monkey is a beast on this path for a couple of reasons. One, of his criticals, he will kill off the defenders very quick, and second one is going to be his high damage multiplied by stun vulnerability. So once the defender is passively stunned, and with his special 2 and his bleeds, he takes down the defender very quick. So if you have a hit monkey, this is a really good path for him. Again, just be careful on Hulk Ragnarok for his unstoppable. So just be careful about the icon on the top right. When there is a smash, just stay back, let him use an attack, let the smash go away, and then you can go back in and attack into him. And the final fight before the boss is going to be the new Scarlet Witch. Now with her, I always like keeping her to an SP1. You can evade easily. Her SP2 can be very annoying to evade and can do a lot of damage and KO you in one hit. So nothing too special about it. The same way, try to hit her in her unblockable phase. And I am using Black Panther OG, so I am be more inclined to do all of those intercepts, and all of those bleeds can easily kill her off. So again, depends on you what champion you want to bring. You can easily bring in any skill champion and do this path. You will have more openings. You can also use non-skill champions that can break blocks or have invisibility, but again, they won't give you enough opportunities to go in and attack the opponent. So it's your choice. I would say even if you have like a bad skill champion, bring that, because they will make this part much easier. So right there, my Black Panther OG is taken out, and I'm gonna go back in with another attacker and kill him off. I'll take this opportunity to bring in Aegon and have some more combos saved up before I take out the boss with him. So I hope this helps, guys, and I'll see you at the boss fight. And the boss fight is against Hulk Immortal. Now he is going to have aggressive, so he's going to be always trying to hit you and dash at you, and also there's going to be a high energy diet. So do not use champion whose energy attacks, because they will not be able to do any damage to Hulk, and he will regenerate. And apart from that, the two nodes that are really going to make this fight annoying is going to be do not go gentle. So every time you land a 5-hit combo on the opponent, you will get a charge on yourself that can be removed with intercepts or a heavy attack. For every intercept, you can remove 2 charges. With a heavy attack, you can remove 1. So before you knock him out, before you kill him, you have to make sure those charges are removed. Otherwise they will detonate and they will give you damage per charge and kill you off. And the final one is going to be ebb and flow heavy. So you will, there will be a protection on Hulk unless you knock him down with a heavy attack. It will go away for like 10 seconds and it will come back again. So that is the 10-second window where you will do the most damage to him. Now the way I approach this fight is I do not care about do not go gentle. Or also you can bring in Heimdall synergy and that can help you out as well, but really it's the boss fight. You don't need your champions after that, so do not care about do not go gentle, play normally. The only one thing is going to be the heavy attacks. So I am using Aegon with like 150 200 combo built up. So all I'm going to do is going to build up to an SP3, use my SP3 and then use that long duration stun to my advantage, and just use that to remove the ebb and flow protection with the heavy attack, and then I'm gonna go back in and those criticals will bring down Hulk Ragnarok easy. Now the hard part for this fight is going to be taking care of his unblockable phase, because when he goes unblockable and because he is aggressive as well, he will really charge into you and try to hit you. And after that, in the end, when you knock him out at the last knockout blow, all those do not go gentle charges are going to blow up in your face and try and kill you off. So be ready to lose one champion here, but it's okay. In my case, Aegon will bring him down, and at 1 HP my Aegon dies and I come back with another champion to take him out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. If you did, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot and helps me grow the channel. And apart from that, guys, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.